Once upon a time, in a peaceful meadow where the grass swayed like waves in the ocean, there was a small burrow nestled under a giant old oak tree. This was the home of Benny, a sweet little bunny with ears so long they tickled his tail when he hopped. Benny loved his snug burrow during the day, but as soon as the sun tucked itself behind the hills, Benny would curl up, clutch his favorite blanket tight, and scrunch his eyes shut. Why, you ask? Because Benny was scared of the dark. The dark seemed like a great, endless ocean of nothingness to Benny. It was a place where shadows danced and the unknown lurked. But deep inside, Benny knew that if he wanted to be more adventurous, he had to conquer his fear. One evening, as the sky painted itself purple and the stars began winking into existence, Benny made up his mind. He took out a little lantern his grandma bunny had given him and decided to explore his burrow. With a flick of a tiny paw, Benny lit the lantern. It glowed warmly, casting comforting light around him. Step by step, with ears twitching, Benny began his journey. The burrow was deeper than he thought. As Benny tiptoed through the winding paths, he discovered something amazing. Little dots of light blinked in the dark corners like tiny stars. "Hello," whispered Benny, his voice barely escaping his quivering nose. "Hello," replied a chorus of gentle voices. Benny's eyes widened as he realized that he wasn't alone. The dots of light were not strangers but fireflies, making homes in the nooks of his burrow. They flew around Benny, casting sparkling shadows that made the walls seem alive. Further along, Benny stumbled upon a patch of peculiar-looking mushrooms. They glowed with an enchanting blue light. The mushrooms illuminated the earth around them just as the moonlight dances on still water. Overwhelmed by their beauty, Benny forgot about the darkness. It was not an abyss to fear but a canvas, painted with wonders. That night, when Benny snuggled back into his bed, he felt happier than ever before. The shadows were not spooky shapes but friendly pictures painted by his mind. And the darkness? It was like a snug quilt. From that day onward, bedtime became Benny's favorite part of the day. For the fascinating world within his burrow needed no blinding sun to shine. It was already dazzled with magical lights, both real and imagined. Benny learned that fears are often just new friends we've not met yet, waiting to be discovered in the places we fear to explore.